Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Automation Thamizhan. In this video, we are going to see about
Over the last decade, corporate employees have been extensively trained to treat their email inboxes like active minefields. We know how to spot a suspicious sender, we inspect URLs for typos, and we send external attachments straight to the trash. But that intense skepticism vanishes the moment we log into internal communication tools like Microsoft Teams. Inside that closed ecosystem, surrounded by the familiar names and profile pictures of our coworkers, we assume we are safe. Researchers at Google's Threat Intelligence Group recently identified a security warning regarding a cybercriminal group known as UNC 6669. Instead of trying to hack through complex external firewalls, UNC 6669 simply walks through the front door, using the very chat applications we trust the most to collaborate. By lowering our guard in the digital spaces that feel the most secure, we have accidentally created our greatest vulnerabilities. Out of nowhere, an employee's inbox fills with hundreds of spam messages in seconds. This rapid-fire assault is designed to overwhelm the target, making it difficult to process the situation calmly. This digital flood is a deliberate psychological weapon. The sheer volume of notifications is intended to induce panic and distract the target from identifying the source. Right at the peak of that overwhelm, a notification pops up on Microsoft Teams. It's a direct message from an account posing as the company's IT helpdesk, acknowledging the email storm and offering a quick fix. The attackers achieve perfect camouflage by cloning real employee profile photos and adopting the company's exact internal naming conventions. To the panicked employee, the contact appears entirely legitimate. The hackers intentionally engineer a crisis so they can bypass skepticism by positioning themselves as the necessary rescue. Over Teams chat, the fake IT rep provides a link to a supposed mailbox repair utility that will patch the vulnerability and stop the spam. The link routes the victim to a convincing internal landing page featuring a single, simple health check button. Clicking it prompts the user to verify their corporate email and password. When the employee types their credentials, the system intentionally rejects the first attempt. This reinforces the belief that they are interacting with a high-security system performing real-time validation. Technically, capturing the password twice ensures efficiency, reducing the risk of typos in the stolen data. The hackers are actively weaponizing the psychological hallmarks of security protocols to ensure the flawless execution of their theft. Back on the victim's screen, the second password attempt triggers a comforting "configuration completed successfully." The spam stops and the problem appears solved. In the background, the reality is different. Those verified credentials and system metadata are instantly routed to an attacker-controlled Amazon Web Services server. Simultaneously, a sophisticated malware framework called Snow is silently downloaded and installed onto the victim's machine. The first stage of this framework drops a hidden Chromium browser extension onto the device. Disguised under mundane names like System Heartbeat, it grants the attacker invisible, long-term access without triggering antivirus alarms. This abstract map shows the second function of the framework in action. A backdoor program establishes a secure tunnel, allowing the attacker to remotely execute network commands and capture live screen data directly from the compromised machine. While the employee believes their inbox has been rescued, the attacker has secured persistent control of the corporate network. The methods used by UNC 6692 change how we define a digital threat. We can no longer identify suspicious contacts based solely on whether they originate from outside the organization. The first actionable defense is to treat unexpected messages on internal chat apps with skepticism. The accuracy of a profile picture or a job title means very little when an account can be spoofed in minutes. If IT support reaches out, employees should verify it by contacting the official help desk through a totally separate channel, like a phone call or a fresh email thread. Beyond human verification, organizations must enforce multi-factor authentication across all internal tools. Even if a phishing page captures an employee's password, multi-factor authentication renders that stolen data useless without secondary physical approval from the user's device. Technical defenses fail if the human element bypasses them out of misplaced trust. Modern digital work requires abandoning the assumption that the internal network is a perpetually safe space. By exploiting human trust rather than attempting to break digital code, UNC 6692 bypassed security layers that are usually resilient against direct software attacks. Ultimately, modern security requires verifying the true identity of every single person who is already present within the digital workspace.
If you like the video, hit the bell icon and share with your friends and family and subscribe for more videos. Hit the bell icon to get notified.